Alrighty. So hopefully you went over the practice of needing verbs, and now we will be needing nouns. But before we do that, let's go over how the word нужно will have to be agreeing with the gender and plurality of the nouns. And I'm using capitalized letters to emphasize to show the emphasis of the syllable in the word. That's instead of the accents. I think I'll be doing it from now on in this class. Hopefully, I'll remember to do it all the time. That'll be easier for you guys to see how the words are pronounced, hopefully. All right, let's go over the male gender. Нужен. Нужен. Female gender. Нужна. Нужна. Middle gender. Нужно. Нужно. The same as we did for the verbs. In plural, regardless of gender, нужны. Нужны. The letter in the middle here is zh. Zh. That's the kind of sound it makes. You can think of it as like a bug that's kind of crawling, and you're looking at it from the top, and it makes a zh sound. I think that's how they teach it to kids. Yeah, maybe. All right, here we go. Let's practice. Let's practice expressing our need for nouns. I need an inexpensive car, and I already made a typo here, but I meant to say an expensive car. Now, the way you create the word inexpensive is the same way you do in English. You take the word expensive and then you add the negation, but this time without the space. So that's how you would do it in Russian. And of course, the word expensive or inexpensive in this case has to agree by gender with the word car. And the word for need that we just learned will also have to agree by gender with the word car. I need an inexpensive car. Мне нужна недорогая машина. Мне нужна недорогая машина. I hope everybody sees what we did there. We had the word дорого, which is adverb for expensive. To agree that to female gender would be дорогая. And now, since we wanted inexpensive, we added negation in front of this adjective. Also, the word for need has to agree by gender with the female gender of the word car, which is машина. So, how close did you come to? How close did your pronunciation come to mind? Because that's the way to do these videos is to pause the video if you need to, and then pronounce out loud what you think the answer is before you hear it. I think that's the most effective way, because then your mind is really working, and that's how it would be when you try to speak the language in a live setting. You need a big house. Informal. Тебе нужен большой дом. And I forgot to put the emphasis, but in the word тебе, it's on the second syllable. Тебе нужен большой дом. You don't need ice cream. Informal. The ice cream is of middle gender. And I hope you remember what it is. Тебе не нужно мороженое. Тебе не нужно мороженое. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 syllables. She needs a small dog. I hope you remember the word for dog. Ей нужна маленькая собака. Ей нужна маленькая собака. This word is маленькая. Лень. Notice N is soft because of the soft sign that follows it. Ленькая. Маленькая. And the emphasis is on ma. And also, sabaka is by the word for dog by default will be sabaka, which is feminine. I don't need a loud cat. Мне не нужна громкая кошка. Мне не нужна громкая кошка. Мне не нужна громкая кошка. I need an interesting friend, and it's going to be a male friend. Мне нужен интересный друг. Мне нужен интересный друг. He needs an easy job. And the word for job is работа. Работа. We already know that to work is работать. And so the word for work as a noun or a job is работа, which is of female gender. He needs an easy job. Ему. Keep forgetting to put on the pronouns. The emphasis here is going to be on the second syllable. Ему нужна легкая работа. Ему нужна легкая работа. This third letter is letter G, but when we pronounce легкая, we never really hit the G sound. It just becomes the H sound. Легкая. And this, to make this, the first two letters, you basically soften the L, and then you just say O. So лё, легкая, легкая, легкая. Ему нужна легкая работа. I don't need such or these kinds of friends. So basically, it's going to be, the word that we're going to use can be translated as either such or these kinds of. Hope you remember what that is. And because the friends is in plural, we will need to be using the word for need in its plural agreement. And also the whatever word we use for these will also need to agree to plural. Yeah, lots of agreements here. You'll probably need to do this one over to get it right. Мне не нужны такие друзья. Мне не нужны такие друзья. I believe that's the last slide. Yeah. A lot going on here, guys. Lots of agreements, new words. But I hope you see that after just 4 lessons, we're making very, very relevant, relatable sentences. And we are solidifying our base, our foundation, which consists of to want, хотеть, to be able to мочь, to like, нравится, and now to need, which is надо or нужно, and I prefer нужно. So, yeah, it's I think as you as you get more solid with this base, it'll give you confidence too, because even if you end up in some situation where you're not you'll pretty much always find something to say for a given situation using using those 4 words. You'll have that. It'll be like your life, what do they call it, the life preserver, that circle thing that they throw in the water. Yeah, no, the preservers you put on, what do you call it? I forget what they call it, but the point is, the point is, it's the thing that floats, you can hold on to when you sometimes you get too far away, but you'll always know that thing is there for you, that base of what you can, want, need, or like, or don't like, or asking people if they can do something, or they don't want something, or what they need. It'll always be there for you, and it's applicable to, many. I'm not going to say all situations, but to many situations. And you'll have that confidence that, at least you'll be able to say something relevant to a given situation, or, that's going to be um, derived from this base. So yeah, I really believe in this approach, and we'll see. But yeah, I'm happy that we've reached the end of the foundation. Of course, there's 2 more lessons left, um, and we'll just be adding more to it. But yeah, that's the end of our the foundation of our house.